Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. On your screen right now is the newly released Verge preview for DLC 2 for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Verge is obviously one of the 4 multiplayer maps, and then there's also going to be Zetsubou No Shima as well as the Zombies map. The reason I'm making this video is A, to give you a little look at the Verge preview itself, because since seeing maps like Splash come out in DLC 1, we have to give a little bit of respect sort of thing as Zombies fans towards these MP maps, and it does look like a pretty cool map in itself, I must say. It does look quite nice having a bright map like that, like Splash was, but also making another likeness to Splash. On Splash, there were a couple of Zombies references hidden in there, nestled in that map, and as such, I think that we can't just ignore the MP maps now anymore and say, oh yeah, they've got nothing on them whatsoever that's related to zombies or anything along those lines. We have to give them a little respect and say, you know what, there could be some interesting stuff hidden on here, and by the looks of things, the way this map has been designed, there is definitely potential for some cool stuff to be hidden on it. So that in itself is cool, and that in itself would have warranted the video in my opinion, but I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the prospect of us getting an actual trailer for Zetsubou No Shima very, very soon. If we back things up a little bit, okay, and we look at the dates for some of the trailers for DLC 1 and their general release schedule for that, they released the first preview for one of the multiplayer maps on the 22nd of January, so that's around about 10 days before the map pack itself released. 3 days after that initial preview, they dropped another multiplayer map preview, and then the day after, they dropped the Der Eisendrache trailer. Then we had things like the Replacer coming back, and then the multiplayer previews again, the following 2, and then the DLC released on February 2nd. In our case here, things are a little topsy-turvy because we've already got the Zetsubou No Shima intro cutscene, the prologue. That trailer has released now. That whole reveal stream and all that stuff that they did is done now. And so we've got the prologue, and we now have our first multiplayer map preview. Now, if we go back to DLC 1 again, the Der Eisendrache trailer dropped on the first Tuesday that followed one of those multiplayer previews. So what I mean by that is that Skyjacked dropped on a Friday, then Splash dropped on a Monday, and then Der Eisendrache dropped on a Tuesday. In this case, instead of getting that Skyjacked on the Friday, it looks like they've maybe switched things up a little bit and given us the prologue on, I believe it was the Thursday. Then, today, the Monday, we've received Verge, which might be the equivalent to the Splash preview, so potentially, we could get a trailer tomorrow. Or, the timing could have been completely thrown off by that intro cutscene, by that prologue, and as such, we might not actually get a proper trailer until next Tuesday. We might have a little bit more of a drawn-out release for this one, because at the end of the day, the map pack still isn't out for over 2 weeks right now, so there's still plenty of time for them to draw things out and give us some cool new content. Now, another thing that is on the cards is the upcoming memory segment. We had Nikolai's memory segment all the way back in December last year. That was before the Awakening preview trailer, before any of the multiplayer previews, before any of that at all. It was actually only 3 days after that first Black Market update video that they did, so they've really got to be giving us, I would hope at least, a new memory segment sometime soon, because it seems like they tend to release them fairly early in the build-up to a new map pack, and so it would fit right in here, in my opinion. We've got these 2 weeks now before the map does come out, and as such, they might as well give us, for example, Dempsey's memory segment. That would be really cool. Maybe even if he reminisced a little bit about Der Eisendrache, that would be super cool as well, and to get some sort of perspective there about what's going on in his head, that would be fantastic in my opinion. So I think we're going to be getting that probably sometime soon, I would certainly hope at least, and then after that, most likely, and again, this is just guesswork right now, looking at the previous dates and the things that Treyarch have done in the past, then we'd probably get the trailer alongside some more multiplayer previews. Maybe they'll bring back the Replacer again. That would be really cool to see. I'm always a fan of those sorts of trailers. They're always nice and fun. And then boom, it's DLC release time, baby. So I've been MrRoflWaffles. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little look at the Verge multiplayer preview, and also some looking forward into the future and thinking about when the next, for example, multiplayer preview might be, when the next trailer might be, when the next Replacer trailer might be, all of those things. it's always fun to make some guesses and sort of look forward to the future and see what is in store. So thank you so much for watching. Like the video right now, you filthy watermelon, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye-bye.